Welcome to this channel. So this channel is for educations and culture based on ancient Chinese history evidence and scientific evidence. So this channel is only for those who have the like-minded, and please do not watch this video if you are not belongs to this group of us. Now, yesterday I shared on the yin and yang side of the arm, which is the hard and soft side of the arm. So one know how to handle this arm. Okay. Now there's a concept which I would like to share with you, which is really critical, very important, and this need to be known. Now, say we get into free sparring. Just put it up the guard and let's go for it, right? Now, one must know that the concept of practicing a dead set or practicing an alive set. Dead is D-E-A-D, dead. Alive is alive, A-L-I-V-E. Now, for those who practice a dead set, when we square off, that set practice is not going to help you to do anything. In fact, the dead set practice is really pulling the reverse gear. So for example, take example for Xiu Lim Tao. Today's Xiu Lim Tao is a dead set. Why it is a dead set? Because one practice that set according to somebody's idea. You have to do your tan sao this way, you have to face your opponent this way, you have to put your hand out this way and that way. That in the Chinese, ancient Chinese is called dead set. So it is like learning how to dance Chinese opera. According to this, the teaching, the dance opera should move this way, move that way, move that way. And then you have all kind of theory. When your punch come in, I have to use this angle to deflect, all sort of stuff. Those are called dead set. So anybody who spend a lot of time in the dead set, when you face up with the opponent, one often will get a blank mind because suddenly one don't know what happened. If one is thinking, one is going to use, like for example, the tan sao or the fok sao or the sun punch, now they get into a tunnel vision. So that is dead set. Now, practicing 1850s Xiu Lim Tao, it is a live set, and a live set practice. Now, of course, those who don't know about this, what is an alive set practice, will practice it in the dead set way because they used to that. Oh, this grandmaster do it this way, that grandmaster do it that way. This is the internal way. This is look like more Tai Chi way, Mei Si Zhuang way, White Crane way, all the ways. Those are dead set. Those are useless. The real Kung Fu from practicing an alive set is when we square up like that, one have all the tools for the game. Okay? So don't waste one life, practice the dead set. Now, in order to practice a live set, the number one thing is awareness. So like in the yesterday's YouTube, Bill said that it is not just you know it, or according to somebody wanting this to do, according to this person, that person. You aware of the thing, you wait and see what is the situations and what is the natural state the thing happen. An analogy today I can give you is this. If I ask you to stand beside the street, stand beside the street. I say, well, you know, go stand beside the street and aware of the traffic. The proper way is you stand beside the street, you're aware of the traffic. Is the traffic fast or slow, or it come with a chunk, many cars, and then no cars? You're aware of the entire thing. So if one want to know this aware, experience this aware, go standing in the street, okay, and you just stand there, and you just aware of all this car going back and forth. And if you can experience that when there's a traffic light there, car suddenly slow down, and then when the traffic light green, then car go very fast, and this car go this way, that car, you were aware of all those. Only that is called awareness. Okay? If you don't develop that, having the mind saying, I have to look at my hand, pay attention to my hand, doing this and that and that and that, have this power, that power, you will never get it. So you need to be able to be stand beside the street in the traffic and know all this thing. Left and right, you need to know it. Now, so when you practice the S21, right now I transfer that 1850s technology to the S21, of course with the sport science. And many of our friends is saying this is the American Wing Chun S21. I say, yeah, so be it, because it is no longer the Asia S20 Siu Lim Tao sets. It is fusions of the 1850s and the sport science. And we need to be able to present in today's language so that everybody be able to develop it. Okay, so now, if one develop this a life set, the first thing is awareness, right? Your awareness, the first level is aware of the body and the physical motion, and then get into the body, the breathing, the chi, the mind, all sort of stuff, all the 6 core elements. You're aware. Now, that has to go, the 6 core element, layer by layer, step by step. You cannot jump step. And this is nothing to do with philosophy or thinking or somebody's teaching. So, if one train this way, because one aware of one's physical body, breathing, the thinking, the mind, the chi flow, the energy flow, the strength, the momentum. Because one can aware of one inside, one will be able to aware of the opponent. You stand off, right away, it is the same thing as you stand in front of that street to watch that traffic. The opponent is that traffic. Okay? Now, when you want to have a sparring, when you're facing your opponent, it's like when you try to cross the street, a busy street with a lot of traffic. That's how it is. So all this training in all the sets, like S21, has to be applicable when you square off. So it is like anybody who stand in front of the traffic, they're aware of everything and aware of their own speed and so forth, will be applicable to use in their cross the street. Okay? Now, if you just standing there, I need to look at this angle, I need to look at that angle, well, that is actually promoting unawareness. You block yourself. Even worse is getting into this mind thinking and have this idea and have this concept. So it is like somebody who stand in front of the street, a busy street, and daydreaming that. Okay, those are dangerous stuff if you want for the real crossing the street. So Chinese Kung Fu, not only in Wing Chun, most of the Kung Fu set has already become this bad. Standing beside the street which is full of traffic, daydreaming. Of course, you are not going to be able to handle the real life situations. And be able to develop with a life set doesn't mean that you'll be the best fighter in the world, because we have a different body, different health, our aging. So it's like a crossing the street. If one train with the awareness of the traffic, when they cross the street, the young guy can run, the old guy will walk slowly. People who have their leg hurt will walk even slowly, but everybody be able to cross the street safely. So if somebody come up to fight you, and you see that this guy, you're aware right away, his momentum is really fast, and his power, his breathing VO2 max, this guy cannot fight. Sorry, I walk away. That's the type of self-defense too. Instead of, you don't know who you face, you go standing there and like in the movie, putting your hand up, Wing Chun. Guess what? You put your hand up like that, this is the best handle I want if I'm a grappler. Like today's MMA, grappling is one part of MMA. You put your hand up like that, structure. What I want is I want to grab this away, go into the side, take down from the back. See how people grab this side and go back there? A common techniques. Okay? So this is what is the life of Wing Chun, Xiu Lim Tao sets. Now I put it in S21, not that because I am the grandmaster. I careless about those grandmaster, and in fact I'm not. My body is not built for that. Seriously, you can tell people 500 years from today, my body is not built for grandmaster. My body is built for experiment because I'm very weak kid. I have all this diabetic and everything. This body is good for experiment to find out. But this body is not good for compete. I know that. Okay? So this is to share so that everybody who practice Wing Chun benefit. Only that way Wing Chun can grow. Or else it's a dead end. Okay? Now, when you practice sets like the 1850 Xiu Lim Tao sets, you go step by step, techniques by techniques, technology by technology, elements by elements. So as the S21, you need to do the squat, because if you don't know how to do the squat, you cannot handle your entire body. And then if you don't know how to do the yin and yang, you do not know how to handle your arm and your body. So you need to have your squat and the yin and yang side or soft and hard side of your body so that you can handle them. You can aware of it, you can handle it, you can aware, because you can aware of yourself, you can aware of other people. Now, in Wing Chun Inception, I share with everybody the Queen Kid of 1850. If you look at the Y1, it is about awareness. Okay? Y2, it is about this yin and yang. So Y1 is your awareness in your equal shoulder stand, meaning your squat. Y2 meaning that when you move your arm, you need to know when you're moving your yin side, yang side, you balance it. And then so forth, you know, with your breathing and so forth going down. And then if you get to Y8, it says spiral twisting naturally follow the breathing and the direction of the chi. That get into that the breathing chi layer already, or the elements already that up there. And then Y8 is said back of the palm face outward. Intention is full. Intention in this case is awareness is full. So when you do this, the Sampai Phạt, this folk sao, as I explained yesterday in the yin and yang, you need to know about the yin and yang. You need to know about your awareness. You need to aware of yourself. You need to aware of other people. Okay? And then over here it said 10. Y10 is said rotating palm, reeling, guarding the heart. Rotating palm, reeling, guarding the heart. Okay, so back of palm face outward, the intention or the awareness is full. You need to aware of everything. Rotating your palm, reel, guarding the heart. You rotating, you guarding. So Y9 and Y10 is about this. But then you have to proficiency with the writing prior to this. Otherwise you say, oh, you know, your intention is full, or your awareness is full. So what is full? Philosophically, you can interpret whatever you want, but that is a technology there. You need to know your yin and yang, and you need to aware of your physical movement. That is the most basic. And then when you come back, you rotating the palm, reeling, guarding the heart. It is not like today, people going up and then reel, just put a lot of strength in the wrist and then just go snap like that. No, it is, the entire thing is reeling, it's spiraling. Okay? That is how the 1850s Shooting Tao is trained. Of course, this Tao style before it will be, oh, you have to be extreme inner circle student, or else you never know this thing. Now, today, when thing comes to me, there is no external, internal. Wing Chun is Wing Chun. Everybody is Wing Chun. Everybody is equal. And everybody deserves to know. Okay? So I put in the YouTube, everybody know. That's how it is. So when you face up people, you already being trained to play in this three-dimensional space. You know what is your opponent. You know what is going on. It's like you want to cross the road. You know the traffic, how the traffic flow. You know that. You know what you're supposed to touch. You know what you're not supposed to touch. You know the speed, the timing, the rhythm. Okay? So this is what is about the practicing an alive set, not a dead one. That one it never grow. It never have this. It never have life there. After 120 years or so of dead set, at least in the West, in America, we want to bring this back. We want to give life to your practice. Everybody's art within their body. Make it alive for them. Not about following this guy, following that guy, following this guy, have to be this way, that way, that way. It's like you cross the traffic. Can you say that you have to do it exactly one way when you want to cross the street when there's traffic there? Is there any way that it need to go straight? So this is what I'd like to share with you. And next time I'll probably share with you on the fighting signature. Today's Wing Chun, we like it or not, is being polluted by movies. Hong Kong movie have the says of the entire Wing Chun. He punch you, you block this way, you turn this way, you punch it. In the real life, do anybody do that? I just explained to you. You put your hand out there, I want this. Or the grapper. And if you fight in the 1970s with our Western boxer friend, the Thai boxing friend, you put your arm like that, this is the sweep. The inner sweep will disable your hand once for all. A round kick sweep down, it's over. Okay? So the people who are long range, they're going to strike out your hand, or the one who want to play grappling is going to grab and go back. It's over. Okay? So one need to know, nothing fixed. But there's always awareness. There's always, as in the Y8 here, it says, spiral twisting naturally, following the breathing and the directions of Qi. It's always natural. That is Wing Chun. Awareness. Awareness is listening. If we don't aware ourselves, we will not be able to aware of other. And listening meaning that we need to learn how to shut up, just listen what other people is talking about. That's listening. Listening is not the other people, our professor talking. We like in the college class, the professor, the lecturer is talking, and we just keep talking under in the chair. In that way, you'll never listen. You don't know how to listen, and listen also not just listen to the sound without have any meaning in that. All this is awareness. So there is not about total concentrations. It's about the Zen monk, the Buddhist, the real Buddhist monk. Their awareness grow. Okay, their awareness grow. When in meditate, the awareness grow 360 degrees. They can aware. So who is in the entering the samadhi is not there like in the tunnel vision. No, he know all outside. It just they don't move. They don't move with it. They know very clearly. It's not sleeping. Okay. So this is what I like to share with you. And as I mentioned, do not watch this video if you is not having the same minded, so that everybody be able to develop the skill. My agenda is very clear, where I can tell everybody, if we don't develop this, there's no Wing Chun. Don't kid ourselves. There's no Xiu Lim Tao. Don't kid ourselves.